just going to present on that target, and you're looking for that crisp dry fire without that twitch. So good grip, good side alignment, everything. Drop the hammer on that, no twitch, and then come back in. So I usually start off with that maybe 10-15 times, and then we'll build from there. And you're not worried about being fast, you're just worried about going through all of the steps, make sure your grip is good, support end is good, everything is good. Don't drop that trigger if it's messed up, because you're building in bad reps now.
Okay.
Want to try and equally distribute that weight or that recoil between both of my arms. So I come up, you see how my elbows are nice and equal. Then I can line up those sights, drop the hammer here. I come up, I want to avoid porpoising.
Okay.
Where my muzzle actually comes up and goes down. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to get this thing up, right up under my chin. You'll see how my shoulders come up.
Okay.
Now from here, I can pick up my front sight in my peripheral vision. I'm still looking at the target. I pick up my front sight. I don't have to do this, and now I'm actually up over the target, and I can't actually drop the hammer on that target until I get to here. So I want to be able to come here, go to retention, compression, and you see how I'm still in line?
Yeah.
Then I come up, and I'm staying in line the entire time.
Okay.
So right in here, my muzzle should be in line with that lower set target. My elevation, this is level.
Okay.
Right? So what I want to do is I want to be able to punch from here, and then what's going to happen is my muzzle will track from here up to here. As I punch out, it stays level, but what happens is it starts to raise up. The muzzle is staying level with the deck.
Okay.
But it's raising up, and it's ranging between the chest and the face.
Huh.
When I get to full extension, it won't go any higher than the face. When I come to full compression, it won't go any lower than the chest.
Okay.
Those rounds, they're going to track here into that center midsection, then they're just going to start walking up the body. Just by virtue of the fact that I'm coming to compression, this is going to put it into your midsection. Then as I come up to my normal stance, it's going to track those rounds from here all the way up. Now what I want is, and the reason for this tape here, is that first round is going to hit, and it's going to hit in that heart area, all right? Then it's going to start tracking up the spinal cord till it gets to the face. This is not a substitute for this, but this I can shoot, I can get that first round off quicker. So ideally, if I can be in here, and I can come up to compression, get those first rounds, bam, 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 as I'm walking the rounds on him, then I'm walking those rounds. That first round's going to hit in 0.7, and that last round is going to hit in 0.9.
Okay.
As opposed to my first round hitting in 0.9. There you go. You see how they tracked up the body?
Yeah, first one's off, and then...
What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to sit here like this, and I draw, I get that first round, and then I start doing this.
Right,
okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm not periscoping here as I'm going forward and coming up. What I want you to do is, this is your natural extension. I'm going to come up to compression, and I come up to my face, but the whole time I'm shooting. So that natural draw that you always have, where I come to compression and I go here, this should be your natural draw.
Okay.
All right? But the only difference is I'm shooting the whole time I'm drawing. Alright, so multiple attackers. The first one is up in here close. Alright, so I'm in a situation where I have this going on. I'm at contact distance now, or just outside of contact distance. So I'm going to come up, I'm going to find that first round, but by the same token, I'm in line with this guy. So, since I'm in the clear, I have no cover, how can I avoid getting shot if these two guys are working together? Well, I use him for cover while I'm shooting him. So that means that I'm going to shoot, come up, come to compression, shoot, as I'm lining these guys up.
Okay.
After I put that round through here, I can continue bypassing and now shoot this guy. Or I can come up, bam, 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 cut, and then come back if I want to change direction.
Okay.
So for right now, we're just going to bypass.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is I want you to come up from here. At compression, I'm going to line up on this guy. Bam, bam, bam. As I'm coming up to extension, I engage that guy.
Okay.
Okay? So the same thing again, I want you to start over here. That guy is drawing and he is starting to initiate movement on you, which means that he is no longer facing you in the typical paper target fashion like they always demonstrate. This guy is actually moving, right? So now the brain box is no longer straight through here. Now it's back here. So the same scenario again. And notice I'm not running for cover. Okay, good. What I want you to see also is when we're shooting at paper, your expectation of accuracy is like this. It's like 5 inches. When we're shooting in real life under stress, even with no recoil, I want you to see how open that went. So if you do a radius around that, you went from about 5 inches to about maybe 20 inches. Just because of stress, just because of rounds coming back at you.
I got you. Okay, I follow you.
All right. Okay, do you see what happened?
You beat me to the draw.
I beat you to the draw, which is fine because I had action over reaction, right? But I beat you to the cover.
Okay.
Because every other time I stayed back and I
Yeah.
let you push into cover. So this goes back to that principle that I was telling you before. I don't have to be closer to you. I just have to be closer to cover than you.
Okay.
Because now I control the pivot of the cover.